thank you. I want to pick up on that about tester. Test all things. And may I just go slightly away now, in AI, go to some practical solutions, time, purpose. Let us say I'm invited for a prayer meeting. All right, I'm invited for a prayer meeting, and in the prayer meeting, the prayer coordinator tells me, can you please pray on a particular topic? Example, faithfulness of believers in their church. Example, and so that's a topic given to me to pray. I immediately open my chat GPT and I say, chat GPT, please give me a very good prayer on how to pray for believers in churches to be faithful. And my chat GPT gives me a wonderful prayer. And during my praying time, I actually use my chat GPT and I say this prayer out loud. It's a wonderful prayer, very nice prayer. The wording is good, the vocabulary is good, the English is excellent. And but it did not come from me. It did not come from me. It came from a machine. I just adopted it. Of course, this is a question now to ask. Is that something that is pleasing to the Lord? My question to you. Is that something that is pleasing to the Lord? Dr. Brian, what would be your input on this? I know I'm digesting from the questions, but this is practical. These are some practical things that are happening on the field, on the ground, as we see it. What do you think? Is there something about this, Dr. Brian?
Yes, that's a great question, Brother Stanley. I was waiting when you'll ask me that question because I have a long answer to that. And the answer is in Genesis 1:1. Genesis 1:1, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now out of this, in this first verse itself, we have in the beginning, which is time. God created the heavens, which is space, and the earth, which is matter. All science starts in Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Beginning, time, space, heavens, and earth, matter. So all good science is started by God himself, who is the energy, who is the super intelligence behind it. As I said before, artificial intelligence is not artificial. It's real. Because behind that is a creator, a loving creator, who has created all these things for us. So if you want to have a sermon, or you want to have a prayer, or you want to write a book, or you want to compose a song, you can go into Chat GPT and get the knowledge that is in the world since 1989 in a virtual copy available at your fingertips. Take it. Take the prayer, take the message, take the song, and now put it aside and start praying and say, God, you created AI, you created technology, you created the computer, you allowed men to invent them, you gave them wisdom and knowledge and understanding. As Dr. Rasaili is saying, men brought this into being. But if you are not going to God with the information you have and praying, then you are nothing but a thief. You're not stealing somebody's wife. You're not stealing somebody's car. But you're stealing somebody's song. You're stealing somebody's prayer. You're stealing somebody's book, original idea. So my advice to Christian is copy, paste, then pray. Don't copy, paste and steal and give it as your own and produce that sermon or that prayer or that song or that painting or whatever idea you have. Go to God with it because God gave all these people the wisdom. And since 1989, it's on the World Wide Web. So use it. I don't tell people don't use it. Use it, but it can deceive you if you do not have a relationship with God. And you do not pray before you look at that sermon, that song, that design, that painting, or that prayer?
Thank you, Dr. Brian. Well put. You're saying that use it. All right, it's a reference point, but that's what it is, a reference point. Huh? Your prayer is relational, and that's when it must come real for you. Noted, Dr. Brian, that's a very good insight to what many is doing. The danger, of course, is many do not take it up with God. They just repeat it. They just repeat the prayer. They repeat whatever it is. They have not processed it internally. They've not processed it, and not given room for God or the Spirit of God to work within us. And that is, I think, the biggest danger that we are facing. And so the thing about test all things, and I think for all those who are here, we are seeing a trend, of course, of people that are using all this. And what is missing is the praying part. What is missing is they are seeking God for it. What is missing is that relationship thing with the Lord, because that's what really matters before we adopt anything to us. Would that be right, Dr. Ham, Saga, on your side? Okay, unmute yourself, Doctor. Leave it unmuted, no problem. We can't hear you.
Okay. See, AI can, as Dr. Brian said, can give much information. Okay, so, but we cannot trust. You can say, like, it can support, but it cannot replace. And God has given wisdom and knowledge to us. Earlier, without AI also, we could, this one. But now time has come, that people, everything on the spot, very quickly. And like one example, in a prayer meeting many years ago, when I said a person at the last, uncle, just pray, kindly pray. All eyes were closed, and this uncle started praying. And that word was so, fine and so beautiful that I myself, I surprised how this uncle could, use those words, because I know him. I know his spiritual life. Then somehow I opened my eyes and saw that uncle was, what he did? He wrote a prayer on a paper and he was repeating it. The prayer must come from bottom of the heart. Okay, so prayer or devotion, whatever. I think better not trusting AI, trusting God, and these two, these things come from bottom up, from your side. So is a person to person. Okay, but AI is helping on the spot, as you said. Ready-made prayer will come. Ready-made topic will come. Dr. Brian was telling you, there's so many information is there. But, whatever comes from within is that glorifies God. We can just use the words which technology has created. The prayer must come from within our heart. So that is my answer.
Thank you, Dr. Brian. We have touched on some area,